What is a computer and technology from a developer point of view? What are computers? Computers are programmable machines that convert raw data into useful information. How computers convert raw data into information. They go through the information processing cycle. Information processing cycle goes through 4 phases: input, processing, storage, and output. Input: data that is collected from the customer order form, or what the user types in. And processing is when the data is manipulated or processed so it can be used to evaluate the customer's order. Like, for instance, these are examples of how an input would look like. Storage: the raw data is stored temporarily until it can be processed. The processed information is stored for later retrieval. Output: the processed data, now information, is output to the store employee to fulfill the order. History of computers. First generation: used vacuum tubes. Next generation: replaced vacuum tubes with transistors. 1960s: integrated circuits. 1971: microprocessor. 1970s and 1980s: the personal computer PC gained popularity. First generation computers: electronic and electromechanical machines built in the 1930s and the 1940s. Characteristics of first-gen computers: vacuum tubes, massive in size. Use manual switches to process data. Vacuum tubes resembled light bulbs, emitted a lot of heat, unreliable. Grace Hopper worked on the Mark I and located a moth in the system that was causing it to malfunction. She is credited with coining the term bug to refer to a glitch in a computer program. The computer that Athanasoff and Berry created. Athanasoff Berry computer ABC in 1942. Where was the Colossus used? World War II to decrypt German messages. Howard Aiken invented the Mark I in 1945. John Malkley and Presper Eckert, the electronic numerical integrator and computer called ENIAC in 1946 and followed it in 1951 with UNIVAC. Second generation computers were characterized by transistors. What did transistors replace? Vacuum tubes in 1947 and made computers more powerful, smaller, and reliable. Integrated circuits developed in the 1960s are silicon chips that contain large number of tiny transistors on semiconducting material or silicon.
Mommy.
How did circuits have an impact? Faster, smaller, and more reliable than the previous generations. Microprocessor developed in 1971. The single chip was powerful as the ENIAC of 1946. Housed the central processing unit, CPU, also referred to as the brain of the computer. Gordon Moore. The number of transistors on a chip would double every 2 years. However, the current trend was closer to doubling every 16 milliseconds. Trends in technology. The continual increase in capabilities affects processing speeds and storage capacity. As technology improves, size and cost decrease, while speed, power, and reliability increase. Moore's laws, prediction of continued exponential growth. How is computer data represented? Binary code, a base 2 system. Computer data states represented by 0 and 1. A bit, a single state, a 0 or 1, the smallest unit of information. 8 bits equals 1 byte. With 8 bits, there are 256 possible combinations, 2 to the power of 8. Bits are measure data transfer rates such as internet connection speeds. A single keyboard character represents a byte. Two possible states of binary code: on/off, 1/0, yes/no. How is data measured? Data is measured in bits and bytes. With 2 bits, there are 4 combinations of states: 1001, 1100. American Standard Code for Information Interchange, ASCII, developed in the 1960s using a 7-bit system that represented 128 characters and included English upper and lowercase alphabet symbols, numbers 0 to 9, punctuation, and a few special characters. Unicode, a standard of the internet and includes codes for most of the world's written languages, mathematical system, and special character. Unicode has codes for more than 100,000 characters. The Internet of Things. Internet of Things. Processors are embedded in many products, smart devices which communicate via the internet or wireless networks. Describes a system in which everyday objects are connected to the internet and in turn are able to communicate information through an interconnected system. Embedded computers have a specific purpose, small and have limited hardware but enhance the capabilities of everyday devices. Artificial intelligence, the technological use of logic and prior experience to stimulate human intelligence capabilities, speech recognition, virtual reality, logical reasoning, creative responses. Virtual reality, the use of computers to stimulate a real or imagined environment that appears as a three-dimensional space. Augmented reality, AR, a type of VR that uses an image of an actual place or things that adds digital information to it. Personal uses for technology. Use technology in daily life. Use technology to enhance productivity and learning. Use technology to assist users with disabilities. Apply green computing concepts to daily life. Use technology in daily Use technology in daily life. Virtual assistants, video games, navigation apps, security, etc. Natural language processing. Computers interpret and digitize spoken words and commands. Digital assistants, for example. Use technology to enhance productivity. Robotics. Useful in situations where it's impractical, dangerous, or inconvenient to use a human. Robotic arms and cameras can assist surgeons. Enterprise computing. Each department of a large company uses technology specific to its functions. Technology to assist users with disability. Laws. Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA. Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA. Technology. Screen readers. Alternative text, alt text, captioning and speech recognition software, DEEP. Input devices for people with physical disabilities. Green computing concepts. Green computing reduces electricity and environmental waste generated from technology. Energy Star program, recycling products using paperless communications, telecommuting. Technology in the professional world. Explore technology careers. List the ways that professionals might use technology in the workplace. Explain the ways that teacher might use technology in K-12 education. Explain how various transportation services utilize technology to their advantage. Explains the way that technologies assist the world of healthcare. Describe the ways that technology has impacted the world of manufacturing. Explain the ways that professions might use technology in higher education. Explore how you might prepare for a career in technology. Technology careers. Software and app, technologically equipment, IT departments, technology service and repair, technology sales, IT consulting, system development, web marketing and social media, data storage, retrieval and analysis, information and system security. Use technology in the workplace, working remotely, telecommuting, use of smartphones, the internet, the cloud, internet workspace. Some companies use a BYOD, bring your own device policy. Online collaborative productivity software. Technology in K-12 education, social network, promote school events, work cooperatively on group projects, teach concepts such as anti-bullying. Intelligent classroom technology is used to facilitate learning and communication. Technology and transportation, package tracking, device use GPS technology to avoid traffic and hazardous conditions, automated vehicles. Technology in healthcare, physicians use computer to monitor patients' vital signs and research systems and diagnosis. Mobile health, mHealth, healthcare professionals access health records. Patients monitor conditions and treatments. Medical monitoring devices, 3D printers. Technology in manufacturing, computer-aided manufacturing, streamlines production and allows for shipping products more quickly. Robots perform work that is too dangerous detailed or monitors for people. Part ordering through computers. Monitors assembly lines and equipment with machine-to-machine communications. Technology in higher education. Learning management systems, LMS, web-based training allows students to check process on a course, take practice tests, exchange messages with instructors or other students, take classes, and earn degrees online. Ebooks. Students can read and access content such as videos from devices. Noopish. Ooh, noopish. Preparing for careers and technologies. Professional online presence. Upload resume, proofread everything. Professional social networks. Certifications. Demonstrate knowledge in a particular area, such as software, hardware, operating systems, etc. Requires a commitment of time and money. The role of the web in daily life. Define web browsing terms. Explain the purpose of a top-level domain. Describe internet standards. Web browsing terms. Web browsing terms, the internet, web page, website, browser. Navigate home/start page, hyperlink. Keep track of web page. Keep track of a web page. Uniform resource locator, protocol, hypertext protocol, HTTP, service address, path name, file name, web server, IP address, domain name. Navigate the web. Navigate the web. Address bar, cache, breadcrumbs, navigation bar. Top-level domain, .biz, unrestricted use but usually identifies business. .com, most commercial sites that sell products and services. .edu, academic and research sites such as schools and universities. .gov, U.S. government organizations. .int, international treaty organization. .mil, military organizations. .mobile, sets optimized for mobile devices. .net, network providers, ISPs, and other administrative organizations. .org, organizations such as political or non-profit, any website that can have the .org TLD, but traditionally only professional and non-profit organizations such as church and humanitarian groups use it. Licensed .pros, licensed professional. Internet standard. Internet Engineering Task Force, IETF, Worldwide Consortium, W3C. Types of websites. Categories: banking and finance, blogs, entertainment, government and organization, portal, retails and auctions, bookmarking, health, fitness, science, business, information resources, search sites, careers and employment, content agreement, e-commerce, education, entertainment, government organized, health and fitness, information research, mapping, media sharing, news, weather, online social networks, portals, research, science, search sites, travels and tourism, website creation and management, websites, web apps and software as a service, SaaS. Pros and cons of website. Pros: access web apps from any device with a browser and internet connection. Collaborate with others no matter their location. Store your work on the website so you can access it anytime, anywhere. Save storage space on your access the latest version without installing cons. You must be online to use those apps. Your files must be vulnerable to security. If the web page provider has technical problems, you might not be able to access your website. If the web app provider goes out of business, you can lose your file. Web apps often fewer features and may run more slowly than installed apps. Major components of a web page. The 5 major areas are header, navigation bar, body, sidebar, footer. Identify secure and insecure websites. Secure websites. Use encryption to safeguard transmitted information. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, HTTPS. Use digital certificates to vouch for authenticity of the website. Lock icon. Requires sign-in with username/password before entering sensitive information. E-commerce and daily lives. Business to consumer. B2C involves the sales of goods and services to general public. Shopping websites. Consumer to consumer, C2C, occurs when one consumer sells directly to another. Business to business consists of business providing goods to services to other businesses. I'm reading. Pros and cons of e-business. Pros: variety, convenience, budget. Cons: security, fraud, and indirect experience. E-commerce and business trackers. B2B e-commerce, transferring goods and services or information between businesses. Pricing can vary based upon the level of service provided, negotiated terms, and other factors. A team of people often review and make a purchasing decision. E-commerce and personal transactions. B2C/e-retail. Electronic storefront tracks your selected items using cookies. Make sure that e-commerce payments 3D secure, transport later security, online payment services. How to find e-commerce deals. Comparison shopping sites. Use digital details. Gift certificates, gift cards, and coupons. Define information literacy. Information literacy, how one evaluates, uses, and communicates online, allows one to navigate many sources of information, including the internet, online libraries, popular media sites. Select the right tool for finding the information you need. Recognize that not all the information is created equal. Evaluate whether information is misleading, biased, or out of date. Manage information to become a knowledgeable decision maker. How search engines work. General search engine compiles a database of information about web pages. Uses software programmers called spiders or crawlers to build an index of terms and their location. When one enters a query, the search engine refers to its index and lists pages based on how closely they answer the query. Ranking depends on how often where a search term appears on the web page, how long the web has been published, and the number of web pages that link to it.